Pittsburgh gets sold out Heinz Field in the Steel City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit, we know what this is. Run the ball to the left.
Here we go. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
I come right out and do the shit that I said I wasn't going to do.
And all the way down to the 29. A big play there on the first play of the game. 46 yards.
Sit up.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Say he about to come out and run this bitch to the left. Just let this nigga do the shit, bro. Fucking ignorant stuff. Ignorant.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Boy, oh boy.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Jim. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Wide. Get wide.
Another try for Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Outside zone
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
He's just sitting there. So, I mean, we got to go after that bitch. Oh, even cross the plane, though?
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
That's my fault, fellas. I came off flat.
7-0 Steelers.
I came off flat as fuck, gave up a 46-yarder, face mask. You can't have a worse first fucking drive. So,
now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That was some shitty fucking football.
This is taken at the 3.
He got beat on.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Fucking flat pass he stole from me, and then fucking outside zone play. I mean, simple fucking football.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Murray.
Damn, did I throw it late?
His throw incomplete.
And they let this nigga
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Oh, I'm pressing fucking X. Dude, this shit is wild. You can't be hearing shit at the bed. Man, we out here shit in the fucking bed, man.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, check. Lucky. Swing.
On second down, here's Murray.
No, on the wrong fucking button.
Deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Even. 4th down. Even. Watch 8-9. He's yours.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. And there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
That's a great motherfucking play. All right, man, let me get my shit together, guys. Let me get my shit together, man. That whole fucking first drive was on me.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 63 yards on the ground. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Barkley on 1st down, going to work his way forward only for about a couple there. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Lefty. Check safety. Check. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Evans, that's what
Still about
left you out
3
there
yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Waiting. Watch QB drive.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose
somebody
yardage back at the
football.
17. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do give 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd and a couple. Murray, he's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
That pass took all fucking day.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Watch the twist.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going.
Jesus.
To go with it, and he goes
God
down.
Damn.
Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a give right side. It's Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards, and he's taken down at the 31. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. 4 down, check. 4 down.
Time for this shit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray throws right side, and that's complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be
My
a legal
nigga.
catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Murray now on 1st down. It's complete to Robinson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First down, Murray. And when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
That's a decision.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 2nd down, here's
God
Barkley.
damn, Twan. You fucking open up the floodgates.
All the way. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley, 91 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Wentz, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
I'll try something.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets
this
lost
is a bad game
sometimes?
plan.
The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the
He
end
did
zone.
not play, but this is a bad game plan on my part, man. I tried something.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You don't never do shit like that, man. You come out, you fucking play your game and make a nigga adjust to you. Make adjustments when you fucking have to.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. The throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Come on, give me the stiffy right there.
This one across the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Ow,
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Relax,
Cox, and there to
man.
drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in
terrible
this football
animation
game.
on his part.
They get 11 back on that one. It
gave
leads to
that.
3rd down.
Carney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Robinson's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. He may try and run for this. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field. They only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man on man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there, we saw it. At the point of attack, find enough yardage to pick up a first down. Give them credit for that one.
24 is the mic. Watch the run,
On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
See, I don't.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't trust you,
This
bro.
defense has been very disruptive.
I'm looking right at you,
Honestly,
man.
folks,
I'm
another
just
one to
like,
go
man,
around.
I don't
Seems to be the front
ball.
and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Bang, 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 bang.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first down. Murray. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Yeah, we will want to wait to the end of the year, dog, and start getting fucking holding penalties and all this extra shit, dog. The fuck, man.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
This is going to be there, man. It's just, I don't expect this nigga.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. He finds Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hayward. Two towards the mic. Coming this way. Here we go. Yeah.
I do get the ball at halftime. That just changed my train of thought of how I wanted to play
throw on
this.
3rd down. Murray letting one go deep, and it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Yeah, make a fucking play in the slot, young man.
Robinson, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board.
He came out talking about we want to stop Saquon. We gave up 200 yards to this nigga in 2 fucking quarters.
17-7.
That's my fault. Trying shit. I need Ray to throw me something.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it
Ray
away.
to throw me something.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Good old-fashioned, solid fucking football.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Gets it up around the 22, but no further.
Like I said, team, it was my fucking fault.
Not much to show for
it was my fucking fault at the start. I overcompensated. It was my fucking fault.
They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
All on me. I said that's what I'm doing now. I said what I was going to do at the start to see if I was going to hold you. It's my fucking fault. It's another fucking one, bro.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Change up your game plan, dog.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Now watch me fly.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push it.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Though.
Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
God damn, dog. Said I ain't want to do this shit, man. He fucking y'all up.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a...
And that's you, Braden, out here getting your ass smoked like that? Shit.
Touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Take the fucking ball,
on
dog.
First down, Murray eluding the pressure.
Fuck, he was wide open, man.
This one incomplete.
These niggas is fucking coming so
hard up the scoreline. I think they've got to like
man.
where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because
horses in the middle, dog.
Is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 22. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like
brother,
that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On 1st and 10, Murray escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's
he got 2 down.
And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket.
He didn't.
Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline.
My nigga, come on.
That is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down and leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
It's the most fucking incompletions I done had this fucking year.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Cop-out call, man. Can't win no fucking games with calls like that, Tom.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
God damn, you was waiting for somebody to come block that bitch.
Knocks it through the goalpost, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll go to Barkley again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And did he put that on?
Oh!
He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Damn good punt.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the punt, they have a long way to go if they want to tie this football game.
And when you say a long way to go, you mean the full 99 yards backed up almost as far as you can be. And they also have to be aware that the defense is going to come after them. A lot of defense will blitz and attack in this situation, hoping to cause a little bit of havoc. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They go to Elliott again. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of one there.
Now we get to stop and we
not
get
the start to
terrible
the drive
fucking
they
field
were hoping
position.
for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That good for 19 and a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Good shit, my nigga. Thank you. Way to bail us the fuck out. We need it.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for L.A. Give him 52 yards on the ground. Elsewhere at Arrowhead, they're in the 3rd quarter. And the Ravens have added to their lead.
Good
And we'll
job,
keep an
young
eye
man.
on that one as our game goes along here.
Shit, we needed that. Yeah. Oh, we go away from it.
And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
We got 4. We got SOS. Kill.
Oh my God, this nigga running this shit. Fuck,
And
man.
now Murray's going to set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Fuck myself with that.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down given the previous penalty.
Stay on your fucking feet.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And not much
Y'all
to
can't
speak
move
of
these
there.
niggas at
Maybe a
all?
yard down to the
God
20.
damn.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Everyone got 4 down.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
And the Rams first down.
Tight end right. 4 down. Check. Crunch. 24 is the mic.
A give to Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We want to come out and spot niggas' points. Make this shit fucking harder.
24 is the mic.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
This is the dumb shit that I be talking shit about other niggas do.
It brings up third
I
down.
ran the ball down here and punched this bitch down his throat and
The
then get
Rams
to
on
the
third
red
down.
zone
5 out of 9 thus far.
and
This
decides
is
to
third
start
and
passing
8.
fucking football.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses,
Just
understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling
pure
immediately in the
ignorance,
secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
24 is the mic. Don't get nervous. 24 is the mic. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Murray and company going for it on fourth.
I had it too.
Flush to his right.
Throw the ball. I gotta make a throw right there. I can't take a sack or a tackle, twin.
It results in a sack.
Yeah, throw the fucking
No
ball.
luck for the Rams as they fail.
Throw the fucking out. It was wide the
And
fuck
Steeler
open.
defense able to come up with
Come
a stop.
on, man. You making this fucking game hard. You already digged yourself a goddamn hole being a dumbass.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good. And look at this. They get the turnover they
Fucking
needed. It's
play me, man.
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1 yard line.
Bullshit-ass camera. That's a fucking touchdown.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
I know.
Ezekiel Elliott,
I understand.
his 14th
Coach
touchdown
stupid.
now on the year, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
Fucking ran the ball
Don't
down
forget
here,
the
coach.
extra point. It's up and good, and we
Why
are
won't you
tied
fucking
here
run
in
the
the
ball
fourth
in here,
quarter.
coach? You want to come down here and throw the ball like a dumbass, coach?
17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end
You want to
line.
come out and man the line and get this nigga the backside. You got to defend extra shit. Just line us up, coach. We'll take care of that shit.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That off tackle.
Well, partner, I know
What's
this
the
type
name
of
play,
running
dog?
back.
That shit.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And
Ooh, that's a
D-line wearing
fucking
down
move.
fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Dog, that was a fucking move. Good shit, right? Good shit, right? That's a fucking move, my nigga. Boy, I give it up when a nigga do something, dog. That's a fucking move. That's a fucking move. That's a fucking move, man. That fucking spin move was vicious.
And they will take
That's a fucking spin move for your ass right there, boy. Damn. We done gave up 300 yards on the ground, dog.
Now after the touchdown,
Once
here's
again,
Elliott
man.
on to kick it away.
Ah, damn, that was a fucking spin
This is
move,
taken
boy.
as 4. And he'll get it
Shit.
up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
We got that shit pent too, dog. What a man. God damn, I gotta score it, man. I'm fucking being a fan right now, boy. Damn, that boy. Boy. Let me get that shit in my arsenal. Fucking Saquon, man.
Fuck
this nigga. You supposed to be with Seattle. Whole ass nigga.
To the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Enough time left.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let me hit him with a spin move right there. That's the spin move. Get up out of there and hit that edge.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Another carry for the leader and a good one. It's crunch time.
Damn. Everything that I said we need to be prepared for, we came in and fucking blew it on. Every goddamn thing, dog. Every goddamn thing, bro. For real, for real. That shit crazy.
Murray now on first down.
Knew he was gonna do that.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Knew he was gonna do that.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down, L.A. The drive continues.
Come on, nigga.
A tying touchdown.
We down. You bullshitting. The fuck? What the fuck is you doing at the line of scrimmage?
And we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and 8. And he can't get a throw away.
These niggas, man, be so
continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now Murray.
Throw that thought.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. A good pickup. 17 yards and also a Rams first down.
And a Rams first down.
They setting this shit up all day. I don't want to run this shit with this nigga at all.
Back to throw.
God damn, dog. Come on, man. Just step up in the pocket and fucking run on these niggas, man.
Aaron Donald in
just
there
fucking run, dog.
And the clock will roll.
God damn, dog. These niggas, man.
Now, after that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
24 is the mark. What we got? What we got? What we got? 24.
They'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
God damn, that's how y'all feel? Not good for that one time for the one time.
Number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott.
Get your ass in there.
And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion down. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this
score
one
on
away.
fucking 7 points, man. Second half.
This will not be
play like shit. Came out with that dumbass game plan. And this nigga didn't fucking juke my life away.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Barkley.
Yup, I said on that.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight.
I knew he was going to try that spin move again.
Down. The Steelers signal for the
second
of their timeouts.
3rd and 5, brother.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Now it's Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
Oh, yeah, way to give me the 1 second.
Spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take the knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Might have had this nigga standing in the middle of the field goal if I would have did the street.
To start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it
in the
or
bed,
score a touchdown
baby.
to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
God damn,
they will
man.
not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga today, man. It's been a fucking headache. Good fucking
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Why would y'all do that dumb shit?
Go ahead and take another timeout.
Who the fuck is my defensive
just one
coordinator,
remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Waiting. Check. No. Here we go. Here we go. Watch twist.
First throw of overtime for Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Incomplete.
Come
the temptation to go for it, probably there. Always is, especially in overtime.
Come on.
Punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it.
Bitch!
But they turned it back over to them. Now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the
Tell that nigga I got one, too.
The offense finished things off.
And part 1 is done, now part 2.
26 yards. First down, Rams.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Talk to these niggas, man.
Now
we done found our soft area. Talk to these niggas, man.
It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
We done found our bitch area. Talk to these niggas, man.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sparks, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 50.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
You said, fuck it, man.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
Oh, I choked.
And McManus had a little too much slice on it. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. So possible disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember the situation now, Brandon. It's sudden death from here on out. You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. But the question now is,
never miss fucking field goal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next
Really
drive.
low-key,
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go
God
to a spot
damn it.
I
sat there and waited on the shit too, man.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 10. Good for a Steeler
damn,
first down.
He running the ball. You just go,
man, brother. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
3 yards on the pickup there.
Move my time off so I can even put the pressure
They did a really
on
nice
this
job
nigga,
there
man.
defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cut.
I had my opportunity to win the game, dog.
Play, you have guys what I call
I can't be
BCR
mad.
players.
I play like shit first quarter, man.
For the
Hey, it was a solid game.
They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
I seen it when I choked. I seen that shit. I pushed that shit over way too far. I seen that.
Defense wins championships, baby.
On 2nd down now, Akers looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I should have probably ran that bitch to the middle of the field. But I'm usually comfortable with kicking it. All this woulda, coulda shit, man. You fuck all that.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. 10, under 10, 10. Switch. Hey, stand.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk at the 20. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
Never fuck with me.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Steelers have won the game.
Give up that many yards on the ground.
It did not disappoint into overtime.
Never, ever.
And we always
took me too long to turn up,
to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for Pittsburgh, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, They go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Shitty fucking game, man. This nigga fucking had 14 yards passing. This nigga had 20. We both had 21 attempts. Two. What a fucking terrible game, dog. What a fucking terrible game, dog. They were 4.5 sacks to this nigga, man. I passed up 3 a couple of times, dude. Pick in the red zone. Like you said, who knows what it coulda, shoulda, have done. Lost that game. Nigga ran. What you talking about? Nigga had 2 rushing touchdowns. We had 2 rushing touchdowns.